What's up, you guys? It's Danea with All Things Pickleball, coming at you today with a tip video. Today I'm going to be talking to you about topspin, what it is, why it's advantageous, and how to do it. So first thing I'm going to go through is, what is topspin? Topspin is essentially putting forward spin on the ball. So if you look at the ball right here, I have a line going across the middle. I'm going to call this the equator of the ball. So when you do topspin, you're spinning that ball so that it's going towards the opposite side of the court. So it's spinning forward, if that makes sense. So that is what topspin is. Now, why is it advantageous? Well, here's the thing. If the ball is spinning forward towards the opposite side of the court, what this ball is going to have a tendency to do is you're going to be able to hit it low to high, so it's going to go over the net high and then dip once it comes over that net. Okay, so it's going to have a high apex, but then it's going to move very quickly on a downward plane. The more spin that you put on it, the more it's going to dip down. Okay. Now, an extra added bonus is that when it dips down, it's actually going to hit the ground, and as it hits the ground, it's going to jump towards the opponent or the person that's about to hit the ball, making it a very hard ball to hit. Now, the next thing I want to go through is how you actually hit topspin. So how you hit topspin is essentially you're brushing your paddle against the ball, right? So if I just hit the ball like this is called hitting it flat. The ball's just going to bounce straight or however my paddle is contacting it. However, when I brush the ball now, that ball is gonna start spinning off my paddle with that topspin. So what that brushing motion looks like is I'm gonna have my paddle down here and I'm gonna find the bottom equator of the ball. If I can't see the bottom of the equator, I don't wanna try to do this. But if I can see the bottom of the equator, I want my paddle to meet that bottom of the equator and come across the top, brushing that ball in like a C motion. Okay, so I'm going from like 5 or 6 o'clock all the way to 1 or 12 o'clock. So that's how I'm putting topspin on a ball. Again, this can be done with a dink, this can be done with a drop, and this can be done with a drive. All of it comes back to that brushing motion, paddle tip down at that 5 o'clock, brushing up to that 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock. So this is a really great drill for you guys to work on your cross-court topspin dink. Again, if you can do this with a dink, you can do this with a drop, and you can do this with a drive. So again, I'm wanting to find the bottom part of the equator, brush up against the ball, and really try to put that topspin on that ball. Again, that ball trajectory should go higher over the net and then dip down below the net. Couple other notes, you really only want to do this when, like I said, you can see the bottom of the ball, when you're balanced. Again, you can do it off a volley or a dink. It's really helpful when you have this line across the ball, because then you can actually see the action on the spin. So just to recap how this works is you're going to be finding the bottom of that ball. Again, make sure that you can see that equator and that bottom hemisphere. Really have that paddle tip down at 5 o'clock, brush up on the ball to that 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock spot. Again, a great transition is to go from dinks to drops and then to drives. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you want to find more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. I also am on Instagram and TikTok, so find me at All Things Pickleball, and I will see you guys in the next one.